This is John Foster, WVSportsNet.com, back again with first-year head coach Nick Cabell from the Madison Civic Center. Coach, got a familiar foe here in the Sissonville Indians, Cardinal Conference. Before we get to them, let's talk about anyone that may have watched our last broadcast. When you played Bluefield, you had a big freshman go down in May. Can you update your viewers on his status?
Yeah, we were playing Bluefield, like you said, and he went up to block a shot. They was in transition. Momentum took him forward, his hand caught the backboard, threw him off balance, went down to catch himself, snapped both bones in his arm. I saw the x-ray, it was kind of bad, but they gave him 2 screws. They had to do surgery, 2 screws, 2 plates, and no timetable yet for return, but as soon as that heals up, they'll cast it, and then we'll go from there.
You were telling me a little bit off camera, he's not the only one injured for the Hawks. As your injury list continues to grow as we get into February, update us on the total team health, coach, of the Hawks.
Well, I think we're dressing 12 or 13 in practice right now. Our other injuries, the other starter at the 4 spot, Logan Webb, he's having back problems, so I think he went to a chiropractor today, and hopefully have him back in the next week or 2. But other than that, we're all right. We're okay.
Well, good deal. You're working towards that ultimate goal of being healthy in March. You're gonna take a lot of lumps, but
oh gosh, we was talking about facing adversity, and I think we faced more adversity so far this year than the past 4 years I've even been coaching. But that's what makes you better and tougher, and down the long stretch, hopefully it'll help.
Absolutely, with a young team, this might be something they look back here in 2 or 3 years and go, hey, we've already been through that, so we can move on. Let's talk about the Indians. They return, I think he's a senior this year, Caleb Wilkinson. We watched their offense run a lot through him last year. The kid's got some range, Coach. What kind of defensive strategy you got on him tonight?
Well, they're so talented out on the perimeter, and we're so young and depleted a little bit. Probably we'll start with the zone and see how it goes from there. Try to get out on the shooters, but yet cover the big kid in the middle. Now, the kid you're talking about, Caleb, he loves to get in the corners. He loves getting in the corners and then take your baseline.
Right.
So we're going to try our best to stop that. We already know it's coming. But whenever he does penetrate, he's good at finding the big guy or even the kick out or finishing himself. So, and like you said, he can shoot at 3 too, so you have to get out on him. So this should be interesting, but I hope our game plan is going to carry us through this one.
Well, you said they're a big guy in the middle. Your freshman bigs have played what me and Tony's talked about a lot of times. They played unconscious at times, not like their freshmen. Let's talk about their evolution from when they come in the gym in November till now. I mean, it's night and day difference, right, Coach?
Oh, absolutely. I was telling them and the newspaper last week at how well our bigs played, especially against Hoover. That's when it really started. They played awesome against Hoover. Hoover had these real big, strong kids, and our guys were getting in there, going after rebounds rather than waiting on rebounds coming to them, and going through the other opponent rather than letting the opponent go through them. So I've seen a good transformation in them. Now I want to see that great transformation where they actually start scoring a little bit more now.
Yeah, they got to take that next step.
That's right. That's right. It is baby steps. We're getting there, but I'm ready to see them now take the next one.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, you got to crawl before you can walk. You got to walk before you can run. So we hope they continue to pick the pace up. It's a great night for basketball. It's Friday night, Coach. You're not at capacity yet. You got a pretty good crowd here, though. WV Sportsnet, we wish you the best of luck, and hopefully we catch up with you after the game after victory.
All right, thanks, John.
All right, I'm John Foster. This is head coach Nick Cabell. Tony Lane will be coming up next with Sissonville head coach Rich Skeen here on WVSportsNet.com.
All right, we're up here at the Madison Civic Center with head coach of Sissonville, Rich Skeen. Well, Coach, you've had a pretty good start here to the year from what I understand. Had a couple rough games lately, but how do you guys plan on coming down here and avenging the last year regional loss down here?
Well, I think our guys remembered that the first time we played this year. They remember that, but I don't know if they even remember that now. But I had a great start to the season. Typical teenagers, a little rough time right now. We're going through, lost 3 in a row, but it's one of them things, and I think we'll rebound. I don't know when, but hopefully soon.
Well, how nice has it been to have you returned a lot of players from last year? How much easier that made your job this year?
Well, we took some lumps last year, and playing a lot of younger kids, and what spot's going right now this year, and we only lost 1 kid from last year's team that played a lot, so it's helped us tremendously. Our kids had a lot of experience, in games last year, and there's just no experience like game experience. So it's a great teacher.
Well, you guys are a little over the halfway point now. How do you feel your team is developing on that way to mark? Because that's about what it's all about, is how good your team is at the end of the year.
Well, I think, our slump right here lately has been, we just haven't been shooting the ball very well. And we have a lot of shooters, and sometimes you live and die by it. But as long as our defense is there, our hustle's there, I feel pretty good about it, and I think we're progressing. We didn't feel like our hustle and our defense was there last week, but we felt like it was there against Tulsa on Tuesday. Ended up losing in the last minute, but I told them I felt like we had our team back. So hopefully I'll see more signs of that tonight.
So are we going to expect a little bit of a fast-paced offense out of you guys here tonight? You guys a little running gun, or you're more about executing the offense with the right open shot?
We'll run when we can and then execute when we have to. So a little bit of both. We've had to do both this year. But probably, if you ask them, we're more running gun.
Okay. Well, what do you expect now of these young Skyhawks tonight?
Oh, they always play hard. They're well coached, and we love playing them. I mean, I feel like you get better when you play them. And when Coach Kingery was here, Coach Cabell now, you always know what you're going to get. They're going to play hard, and what more could you ask for from high school kids?
That's absolutely right. Well, Coach, wish you the best of luck here tonight, and hope you guys come out here with a Cardinal Conference win. And again, thanks for stopping by here with us on WVSportsNet.com, your sports voice of the Valley.